Get ready for the action because we start with the LA Clippers and Bradley Beal. We dive deep into the statistics and the impact of this guard on the court, looking at his incredible performance and what it means for the team's future. We break down everything you need to know about Bradley Beal and his presence in the NBA right now.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSockets Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, we shift focus to the Phoenix Suns and Dillon Brooks. We examine the complex situation surrounding Dillon Brooks, his role in the team's turnaround after major roster changes, and the variables the organization must weigh before committing to his long-term future. Find out what the desert is saying about this key player. Now we turn to the Suns' word of summer and the potential blockbuster trade drama. We look at owner Matt Ishbia's firm's stance on continuity and what that means for the team's direction heading into the offseason. We explore the history of big moves and why the current vibe in Phoenix is shifting. And finally, we bring you a massive three-team trade idea involving the Golden State Warriors, Kawhi Leonard, and the Los Angeles Clippers. We break down this complex scenario, looking at the salary implications, the draft picks involved, and the harsh, clear basketball logic behind this extreme move. Don't miss this analysis. Stay with us for the full breakdown. The Los Angeles Clippers continue to rely on veteran guard Bradley Beal as a key contributor to their team's performance. Beal, listed at 64 and weighing 207 pounds, brings 13 years of experience to the court, having been drafted in the 2012 NBA draft with the first-round pick 3. His statistical profile shows an average of 8.2 points per game, 0.8 rebounds per game, and 1.7 assists per game. Born on June 28, 1993, Beal is a product of the USA and last attended Florida. The Clippers' roster details indicate his participation across various game situations, including in-season tournament rounds, with data tracking game outcomes across multiple segments of the season. Beal remains a significant figure in the Clippers' lineup, contributing his seasoned perspective to the team's ongoing efforts. Phoenix Suns forward Dillon Brooks faces a crucial decision regarding a new contract extension following a career year. While he is eligible for an extension the day after the NBA Finals, the team must carefully weigh several factors before committing to a new deal. Brooks made a significant impact during his rookie season with the Suns, serving as an undeniable culture changer. His contributions were vital to the turnaround Phoenix orchestrated after trading Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal and bringing in first-year coach Jordan Ott. However, there are also reservations within the organization. Reports indicate that Brooks' 20.2 points per game average featured inconsistent efficiency, which was partly attributed to extended periods of injury unavailability for fellow Phoenix newcomer Jalen Green. The decision hinges on balancing Brooks' significant cultural impact against his statistical consistency and the team's future trajectory. The Phoenix Suns are facing skepticism regarding blockbuster trade ambitions this summer, despite a successful 2025-26 season that saw them make the postseason after sweeping their first-round playoff matchup against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Questions are mounting about the front office's commitment to major moves heading into the offseason. Team owner Matt Ishbia has directly addressed speculation, emphasizing a focus on continuity. In a statement on X, Ishbia indicated, "This summer we're going to focus on continuity." He also expressed confidence in the current roster, asserting, "I believe this team is good enough to compete as long as we have continuity." This emphasis on continuity contrasts with previous ownership decisions, which included high-profile acquisitions like Kevin Durant in 2023 and Bradley Beal in 2024. While those players are no longer with the team, the Suns have shifted their focus toward the toughness of Dillon Brooks, the leadership of Devin Booker, and the new head coach, Jordan Ott. With limited young talent, the future direction for this iteration of the Suns remains uncertain. However, sentiment within Phoenix appears higher than in recent years as the team enters the offseason. potential blockbuster three-team NBA trade has surfaced, centering on Kawhi Leonard, aiming to reshape the offseason landscape for the Golden State Warriors, Los Angeles Clippers, and Washington Wizards. The core of the proposed deal involves moving Kawhi Leonard to the Warriors in exchange for a package that grants the Clippers the #1 draft pick and the Wizards a significant first-round pick haul. The trade structure is as follows. The Golden State Warriors would receive Kawhi Leonard and Bradley Beal. The Washington Wizards would acquire the #5 pick via the Clippers, the #11 pick via the Warriors, a 2029 first-round pick via the Pacers, and another 2029 first-round pick via the Warriors. The Los Angeles Clippers would receive the #1 pick via the Wizards, Jimmy Butler and Brandon Podziemski. Financially, the Warriors would send out Jimmy Butler and Podziemski, receiving Leonard and Beal, resulting in a net salary outlay that is manageable. The Clippers would take on a slightly higher salary commitment, but are projected to have sufficient cap space to absorb it, given their current apron position. Crucially, the Wizards' structure allows them to convert their #1 pick into a more balanced package of draft assets, while keeping their cap sheet clean, a necessity given their high existing payroll centered around Trae Young and Anthony Davis. The rationale for the Warriors is clear. Kawhi Leonard offers a higher-end postseason ceiling than Jimmy Butler at this juncture, providing a necessary upgrade to the top option alongside Stephen Curry. This move prioritizes immediate playoff contention over patience. The Clippers are seeking a strategic pivot. Trading Leonard after a strong individual season is aggressive, but acquiring the #1 pick provides a direct reset point, allowing them to build around a top prospect like AJ Dybantsa, supported by the productive, low-cost minutes of Podziemski. Jimmy Butler's salary is viewed as short-term structural value, providing an expiring contract while the #1 pick develops. The Wizards' decision is the most complex. While surrendering the #1 pick is risky, their roster composition, featuring high-salary stars like Young and Davis, demands depth, cost control, and multiple young players. The package of 3 draft picks and a lottery pick offers the necessary volume and cost control to build a complete rotation around their established stars. Ultimately, the trade represents distinct strategic choices. The Warriors opting for urgency and a playoff push, the Clippers choosing a new timeline with a direct asset, and the Wizards prioritizing volume, cost control, and roster balance. While the deal carries significant risk, particularly regarding Leonard's age and injury history, it is framed by clear basketball logic, representing a calculated shift in direction for all 3 franchises.